Today, our topic is how to master the art of self-control. Self-control is one of the most important skills you can develop in life. It is the ability to manage your thoughts, emotions, and actions in a way that helps you achieve your goals and live a balanced life. Without self-control, it is easy to fall into bad habits, make poor decisions, and lose sight of what truly matters. But with self-control, you can overcome challenges, stay focused, and build a life of purpose and meaning. So how do you master this art? Let's explore this step by step. First, understand what self-control really means. Self-control is not about suppressing your feelings or denying yourself everything you enjoy. It's about making conscious choices that align with your long-term goals and values. For example, if your goal is to be healthy, self-control means choosing to eat nutritious food and exercise regularly, even when you feel tempted to do otherwise. It is about delaying short-term gratification for long-term success. This requires awareness, discipline, and practice. One of the most effective ways to build self-control is to start small. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. Begin with small, manageable steps. For instance, if you want to stop procrastinating, start by setting a timer for just 10 minutes and focus on one task. Once you master this, gradually increase the time. Small victories build confidence and create momentum, making it easier to tackle bigger challenges. Remember, self-control is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Another key to mastering self-control is to understand your triggers. Everyone has moments when they feel weak or tempted. Maybe it's stress, boredom, or peer pressure that leads you to make poor choices. By identifying these triggers, you can prepare yourself to handle them better. For example, if you know that stress makes you crave unhealthy food, find healthier ways to cope, like going for a walk or practicing deep breathing. Awareness is the first step toward change. It's also important to set clear goals. Without a clear direction, it's easy to lose focus and give in to distractions. Write down your goals and break them into smaller, actionable steps. This gives you a roadmap to follow and makes it easier to stay on track. For example, if your goal is to save money, create a budget and set specific targets for how much you want to save each month. Having a plan reduces the chances of impulsive decisions. Another powerful tool for self-control is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, without judgment. It helps you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, so you can respond to them in a calm and thoughtful way. For example, if you feel angry, instead of reacting immediately, take a moment to breathe and think about the best way to handle the situation. Mindfulness helps you pause before acting, giving you the space to make better choices. Self-control also requires you to manage your environment. Surround yourself with people and things that support your goals. If you want to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious food and avoid keeping junk food at home. If you want to focus better, create a quiet and organized workspace. Your environment has a big impact on your behavior, so make sure it works in your favor. Another important aspect of self-control is learning to say no, don't. Many people struggle with this because they want to please others or avoid conflict. But saying yes to everything can lead to burnout and distract you from your priorities. It's okay to set boundaries and prioritize your own needs. Saying no to things that don't align with your goals is a sign of strength, not weakness. Patience is another essential part of self-control. Change doesn't happen overnight, and setbacks are a normal part of the process. Don't get discouraged if you slip up or make a mistake. Instead, learn from it and keep moving forward. Remember, self-control is a journey, not a destination. Every small step you take brings you closer to your goals. It's also helpful to practice gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it shifts your mindset from what you lack to what you have. This reduces feelings of frustration and impatience, making it easier to stay disciplined. For example, if you're trying to save money instead of feeling deprived, Focus on the benefits of financial security and the freedom it brings. Gratitude helps you stay motivated and positive. Another way to strengthen self-control is to develop a routine. Routines create structure and reduce the need for constant decision-making. When you have a set schedule, it's easier to stick to your goals because you know what to expect. For example, if you want to exercise regularly, set a specific time each day for your workout. Over time, this becomes a habit, and you'll find it easier to stay consistent. Self-control also involves managing your emotions. Emotions are a natural part of life, but they can sometimes cloud your judgment and lead to impulsive actions. Learn to recognize your emotions and understand what's causing them. For example, if you feel anxious, ask yourself why. Is it because of a specific situation, or is it a general feeling of uncertainty? Once you understand the root cause, you can address it more effectively. Techniques like journaling, meditation, or talking to a trusted friend can help you process your emotions in a healthy way. Another important aspect of self-control is self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you make a mistake or fall short of your goals. But being overly critical can lead to feelings of guilt and shame, which can undermine your progress. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Acknowledge your efforts and remind yourself that no one is perfect. Self-compassion helps you stay motivated and resilient, even when things don't go as planned. Finally, remember that self-control is not about perfection. It's about progress. You don't have to be in control all the time, and it's okay to have moments of weakness. What matters is that you keep trying and don't give up. Every small step you take towards self-control brings you closer to the life you want to live. So be patient with yourself, stay focused on your goals, and trust the process. In conclusion, mastering the art of self-control is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. It requires awareness, discipline, and practice, but the rewards are worth it. By starting small, understanding your triggers, setting clear goals, and practicing mindfulness, you can build the self-control needed to achieve your dreams. Remember to manage your environment, say no when necessary, and be patient with yourself. Self-control is not about being perfect, it's about making consistent progress. So, take it one step at a time, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. With dedication and perseverance, you can master the art of self-control and create a life of purpose, balance, and fulfillment.